the debt we always owe. The gospel today presents a dramatic, even frightening, picture of Christ's second coming. Jesus uses stark historical examples, the days of Noah and the days of Lot, to emphasize one single, unsettling truth. The return of the Son of Man will be sudden, decisive, and final. People in the days of Noah and Lot were living ordinary lives, eating, drinking, buying, selling. They weren't necessarily evil, they were simply distracted. They were focused entirely on the immediate, tangible world. When the judgment came, it found them unprepared. Jesus sharpens this point with one of the most chilling commands in the New Testament. Remember Lot's wife. Lot's wife escaped the destruction of Sodom, but on the way out, she looked back and was instantly turned into a pillar of salt. Why? Because she failed the test of detachment. She was physically free, but her heart was still clinging to the material possessions, comfortable routines, and established life she was leaving behind. Her past was more precious to her than the future God was offering. Jesus tells us that when the Son of Man comes, the defining line between those who are saved and those who are lost will be that same question of attachment. Where is your heart focused? Are you clinging to your possessions, your comfort, and your past? Or are you striving toward the kingdom? This demand for radical detachment can feel overwhelming. How can we possibly shed all our attachments and anxieties and be truly ready? The answer comes from the first reading, where St. Paul gives us the perfect and practical framework for readiness. Owe nothing to anyone, except to love one another. For the one who loves another has fulfilled the law. Paul tells us that fulfilling the whole spiritual law is not about mastering 1,000 complicated rules. It is about mastering one simple, comprehensive command: love. All the laws, you shall not commit adultery, you shall not kill, you shall not steal, you shall not covet, are summed up in this single expression: you shall love your neighbor as yourself. When we genuinely devote ourselves to loving our neighbor, we are no longer focused on accumulating wealth, preserving comfort, or indulging selfish desires. Our focus shifts entirely outward. We stop worrying about what we are losing, the mistake of Lot's wife, and start focusing on what we are giving. By emptying ourselves in acts of love, we naturally cultivate the detachment the gospel demands. The secret to being ready for the final, unexpected day is not finding a clever place to hide or figuring out the timeline. It is simply living today, right now, completely focused on fulfilling our only true debt, the debt of love. When our lives are saturated with selfless love, we are automatically aligned with Christ, and no judgment, no sudden event, and no worldly attachment can hold us back from Him.